Hey Saggies, what's going on? It's Star with Eyes of the Stars Tarot. So I'm kind of excited about this reading because as I was shuffling, I feel like I saw the Wheel of Fortune coming out quite a bit. So you guys are having a major change, a breakthrough, the start of a new cycle. The Wheel of Fortune, I feel, is definitely spinning, in your favor. And I just got good energy. Also from the finance and career deck, I also, there's, I feel like you guys have gone through some difficulty, but there may have been a need for you to change your perspective on those difficulties. Because all that was just opportunities for you to empower yourself even more, to learn certain things that were kind of setting you up for later success. And I feel like that later is coming up for you pretty soon. So just hang tight. Okay. All right, Sagittarius. This is going to be for love and romance for the month of April 2019. Okay. The Five of Wands reverse. So any conflict that you've been having in your relationships, I feel like that's over. It's all water under the bridge now. Things are a lot calmer, I feel, in your life. We have the Nine of Pentacles reverse. And we have strength as your challenge. So I'm feeling like like I got with the finance and career, I do feel like there were difficulties in finances, and that's what I'm getting here is that energy of, Nine of Pentacles reverse. In the upright, you see this lady is like living very comfortably, has luxuries, has beauty around her. She's obviously pretty well off, and she doesn't look like she's in a rush to go anywhere. She's just taking it easy and enjoying life. So it's in the reverse. So right now you're not feeling stable enough to kind of enjoy that. What's challenging you is like having courage. You may be feeling a little bit afraid of something, or just doubtful, vulnerable. Your confidence is a little bit down is what I feel. We have Justice reverse. There's an imbalance happening here in your life right now. Or in your relationship. Things are kind of out of balance. I don't feel like there's conflict though. I just don't feel like it's with your partner. I just think life in general, 'cause Justice card is a major arcana, so it's like you're not really feeling sure about what to do, how to act. Let's see. Insecure is what I feel. Nine of Wands reverse in the past. It's in the reverse. With this deck, every deck gives a different feeling. I feel like with this deck, in the past, or I'm feeling like for most of your life, you guys felt like sort of the underdog. The one who had to work harder than others to kind of achieve the same result. Also oppressed by others, rejected sometimes, or even discriminated against is what I'm getting. But in the reverse here, I feel like you've overcome all of this. And because of that, it did sort of help you see yourself as a stronger person. And not be so, because the thing is, like, when you let this kind of behavior get to you, there is a weakness, I feel, in your sense of self. Okay, so it kind of gets to you more. It's like being bullied. That's what the feeling I'm getting here. It's almost like being bullied and allowing for other people's opinions to deeply affect you. So I feel like that is something that you've matured, that you've changed, that you've overcome. And that security in yourself, that self-confidence has helped you in your relationship as well. In the sense that, you know, I feel like ego is no longer somehow involved. And so you don't always, because I feel at some point in your life, and it could have even been at childhood or, you know, during adolescence, you could have felt like an outcast or judged or oppressed somehow, like I said. But because you were able to overcome that, it's like you don't feel the need to have to always be right or to have to always prove yourself to somebody else or be validated by them. So I feel like this has definitely improved your relationship and how you manage conflict. I don't know where I got all that, but anyway. Okay, so Four of Cups. You are not feeling comfortable right now, satisfied, but I don't have the feeling that this is about your partner. This is something bigger happening in your life that does affect your relationship, in the sense that it's almost like your partner doesn't know how to help you. They don't know what they could do to make you feel more comfortable, to make you feel like this Nine of Pentacles, but in the upright. It's something about your, the Strength card is about Leo. It represents Leo, but it's also, Leo is ruled by the sun, and the sun rules the self. Okay, so it's something about a self-image that is happening, because something about there being an imbalance, or you're not feeling like you have a hold of things, like you have things fully under control. Okay, so wow, in the near future we have the Empress. Empress is about a new beginning, abundance, love, nurturing. It's just beautiful, beautiful energy. Wow. How you see yourself, the Seven of Cups. Yeah. Seven of Cups, Four of Cups is like overthinking all of the possibilities. You know, it's like you're trying to run through every possible scenario of your life, and it's confusing you. You don't even know, like, what you should be happy about, what you shouldn't, what you want, what you don't. How your partner sees you, the Ten of Wands. They see you as being completely overwhelmed. It's like you're putting all this pressure on yourself. You're always in a hurry. You're always like kind of frustrated and maybe irritable. So while in your relationship, I don't get that there's actual conflict between the two of you, there is a conflict within yourself that obviously they have like a second-hand effect to. Hopes or fears, Page of Wands reverse. So there is something happening here, like a new action, a new beginning, a new adventure. You're afraid that this isn't actually going to happen, that you'll be disappointed. Yeah. So your overall outcome, Page of Pentacles reverse. Okay. So there are some blockages. There are going to be some delays. But let's take a look. Nine of Pentacles reverse. Two of Swords. Yeah, you see, it's something like you don't understand or see clearly, and so Ten of Swords reverse. Three of Wands. Something has ended in your life. But you expected this to happen. Like this is something that you welcomed. But you're in a period right now where you don't know, it's how do I say, it's outside of your comfort zone. It's like you don't know how to how to accept this something here. You know what I'm feeling like before, I don't know how long ago, but at some point, you know, not too long ago, I feel like you were a big fish in a little pond. And that's great, you know, it feels good for your ego. It feels good to be a big fish in a little pond because you're the one who gets, you know, like you feel super comfortable where you are because you've been there forever and, you know, everybody knows you and it's good. But I feel here with this Ten of Swords, there was an ending. And now you are a little fish in a big pond. And now you don't feel so safe. Now you don't feel like you fully have a grasp on things. So the strength, that's why the strength is what is crossing you, because you need to really pull from this inner courage, this fire inside of you. There's something here that you really, really want. You're really excited about it, but you somehow see yourself as, because of past memories, okay, because your soul, your deepest memories, your deepest emotions, your deepest thoughts, you still remember how you felt when people were pointing at you and laughing at you and you know, just underestimating you is what I'm getting a lot. Underestimating you, like not really seeing what your full potential was. And so you're just about to embark on an opportunity to kind of show yourself what you're made of. And you're right there. And so the moment has come and you're a little bit scared. Justice reversed. You don't quite know what to do. The Sun reverse. Okay. The King of Wands reverse. Okay. So Justice is represents, you know, Libra. And Libra is ruled by Venus, who, you know, it's all about like relationships and maintaining a good balance in relationships, being diplomatic. You guys are under a lot of stress that you've never experienced before because, like I said, this is a whole new cycle in your life. You know, it's interesting. If some of you are dealing with a Libra, it's a kind of a similar reading. So I don't know, you might want to check out the video because there's a lot of similarities in there. Or especially if you are a Saggy but you have Libra in your chart, a lot of those messages there may apply as well. So whatever the case is, I feel here that you guys need to be aware and be careful. You see, we have the Sun here. Strength card, ruled by the Sun. You know, that it's about your ego, your it's not being connected with your spiritual self, with your soul, with your source. It's about sometimes being negative, succumbing to the lower vibrational energy, and, you know, in turn being imbalanced. And so there is an added kind of pressure on your relationship right now because of that. So just be aware of that, that yes, you have major things happening here in your life, major changes, but yeah, don't let it affect your relationship, because I do see there's a pressure building up here. That one was actually clarifying justice. I don't know why I did that, but okay. Let's move on. Let me see more about this Nine of Wands reverse. Nine of Pentacles reverse, so 2 nines. So yeah, there's things about your psyche, and Nine of Pentacles is here twice. Things about your psyche that you have to be more conscious of in order to allow for the change to happen, because you're right there at the end. It's like you're changing your whole way of being. You've been in that transition where now you're going to start being more sure of yourself, because you see that you've learned from your experiences. You know how to manage all kinds of situations. So it's just a matter of you having more faith in yourself. The Tower. 10 of Cups reverse. Yeah, you see? So in the past, let me see. Yeah. It still affects you. You are aware of this issue with you. And there's moments when you can handle it, okay? Like under normal circumstances, I feel like you guys have a really good hold on it. However, right now, because you have these 2 nines here, which means that you're almost at a 10, you're almost at the end of a cycle. It's bringing up the fears again. It's bringing up these old thought patterns of you not being good enough, not being smart enough, not being able to handle it, not being deserving of it, whatever it is. And so when these huge changes in your life are occurring, where like life is throwing all kinds of things at you, new experiences, problems for you to solve, so you can empower yourself as a result of them. It hasn't gone too well with regards to your relationships. We have the 10 of Cups reverse here. So again, it affected your happiness. You're allowing it to affect your happiness, allowing these thoughts to come back into your mind because of what's going on around you. Okay, so that there's like a need for you to be more aware, to really center yourself at those moments. Let's see why we have the 4 of Cups as what is crowning you. 4 of Swords, okay. King of Swords reverse and Judgment reverse. Yeah, you're feeling like there's a need here for you because of this confusion with the 7 of Cups. That's how you see yourself, as confused. So 4 of Swords is about taking a break, slowing down, because you know that there's things from your past that you can't take with you, because those are the things that have brought you down in the past, that have not caused you to be happy, not caused you to have stability in your relationships. But right now because something triggered, there was an event here that came as a result of major changes that are happening in your life. So it could be one event or just events, a series of events, because your life is changing. I feel like you need some time to take it all in, okay? So that you feel that you know that this is destined for you, so that you can fully understand the message from above, of this is the time. You have faith that you do know what you're doing. You do know how to proceed here. But how to proceed is not just about like your plan for the future. It's also about being very conscious of the things that you're letting go and just leaving behind you, and not allowing them to haunt you any longer, because it's really hindering. It's like a vicious cycle. It hinders you in the sense that it brings your mood down, It affects your relationship, and then if your relationship is affected, you don't feel supported, you fall back into this energy of feeling like rejected, unsupported, you know, all of that, and you start again, and you've been on this cycle, but now you're getting out, you're shifting. It's just it's gonna take some time for you to figure it all out, like to really feel like you have a good grasp on it, on what's happening. Okay, so near future, Empress. 8 of Pentacles. So definitely I feel like you guys are having some abundance when it comes to finances, when it comes to your career. It's really starting to take off. And I feel like with your relationships, the fact that that aspect of your life is going really well is going to kind of get you more in this kind of nurturing sort of mood, and instead of like being moody and sulking and, you know, disappointed or just bored and dissatisfied. 3 of Pentacles reverse. The Magician reverse and the 5 of Cups. Yeah. So the Empress she's the one who gives life. So this is like new life. It's in the upright. So it's gorgeous, gorgeous energy. What is over is this cycle of, this is like the new beginning, okay? What we're leaving behind, these are like from the past, what we're leaving behind is putting energy and work into things that don't end up working out and just have led you to not being able to manifest and led you to disappointment. This is new energy. Something is being born. For some of you, it could be like you can actually be having a baby with your partner. Your partner may be pregnant. You may be pregnant. For some of you, it's like there's a baby coming after having tried so many times and having been disappointed. There is another chance, another opportunity. For others of you, it may not be a baby. It may be something else that's being born new into your life. Because like I said, it's a start of a new cycle. So something is being born, whether it be a baby, a family business. It can be so many things, but this is new. And it's triggering self-esteem issues. It's triggering deep wounds that need to be cleaned out so that you can receive this. Okay, so let's see what you're confused about. 7 of Cups. 8 of Cups reverse. You see? 8 of Cups is about, yes, we have this past. We have this baggage. Things happened. But we have to follow the light and leave that baggage all behind. Emotional baggage. That is what's got you confused. You haven't been able to leave that stuff behind. You are not this person anymore that people saw as an underdog or not being capable or not being worthy of. You are not that person. I don't think you ever were that person. It's just maybe for whatever reason other people wanted to see you that way. Sometimes that's because they see you as a threat, you know, and they get under your skin, because I do feel like you have this tendency to really care about what other people say about you. And they saw that and latched onto that to get to you. Okay, so that's what we're fighting against here, but the good times I feel are coming. 6 of Wands reverse. Yeah, you see, this past, this being used to not having the success, not getting the trophy, not getting the victory, not getting the relationship, the girl, the guy that you wanted. It's like confusing you because that's kind of what you are used to getting, you know, so it's what you tend to expect. And so when things start changing, the energy starts shifting, you start to feel a little bit insecure, like, uh-oh, you know, I don't know about this. So let's see, why does your partner sees you as the Ten of Wands? King of Cups reversed, because your emotions are all over the place. You're completely like overwhelmed, stressed out. Princess of Wands, because there is a new beginning. Something new is happening, and it's a lot for you to take in right now. That's the Princess of Wands as well. In the reverse here is your hopes or fears. So coincides definitely. Queen of Wands reverse. That is your energy in the reverse. This is not having confidence. So you're aware that you have this issue of doubting yourself. And I feel like you are afraid that that's going to hinder your ability to have this new beginning really take off. Whatever it is. Okay, Page of Pentacles reverse is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Eight of Wands reverse. Prince of Cups. Okay. So there is a delay. Whatever is being birthed here. For those of you who are, you know, if this is a baby, this is just like the anticipation of waiting for this baby. You know, we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse, so it's like nothing's happening for 8 months or something like that. You know what I mean? It's like that type of nothing's moving along, but we're expecting this beautiful, loving new beginning with this Prince of Cups. With the Queen of Pentacles reverse, I feel like, again, it's a fear of not having the right foundation, of not being stable enough to really start this, to accept this new beginning, this new thing, this whatever's growing, whatever's, you know, it feels really like it's going to change your life. So definitely for a lot of you, this is going to be a baby. So this month will be really focused on the anticipation of that baby being born. But there is fear here about having what it takes. Okay, so it doesn't have to be a baby, but it's definitely something that is very new in your life that is affecting your relationship as well. So yeah, it's kind of a strange relationship reading, but I can see the connection. I can feel the connection. It's just, this is really more about you, you know, than about you and your partner. It's like it affects your partner, but it's all you. So that's what I get. All right, let me see what the romance angels have. Okay, Sagittarius, April 2019. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. There certainly is. Here's attraction again, and here is playfulness. So yes. So what did I say? This is really about you. And we have love yourself first. So the self-respect thing. I'm telling you, it's all about, it's like an ego issue. It's a self-esteem issue. It's something that you need to heal because it does affect your relationships. Your partner can feel your pain. And it's something that just, you know, just be aware of it, because when you're aware of it, then you're able to work on your relationship. Give it more of a chance to succeed, because then you'll be, you know, really more deeper connected when your partner knows what it is that's going on and what it is that's triggering certain behaviors. Because I do see that there's so much chemistry and attraction between the two of you. And if you just gravitate, allow yourself to gravitate more towards the playfulness and the romance, and, you know, letting your partner show you like the sweeter side of life and not just the negativity that you experienced in the past, and not allowing yourself to succumb to fear of change and of what you yourself have manifested into your life. You know, your partner is there to kind of sweeten it up, is what I feel. So look at it from that perspective. I hope that did something for someone out there, but I feel like somebody needed to hear that. Okay. Let's see your finance and career. Sagittarius, finance and career. 8 of Wands, reverse. Knight of Pentacles, reverse. So definitely something is stagnant. It's not really moving at a fast pace the way you expected it. This is like your energy here. You may be waiting for communication about an opportunity, a job, a business opportunity, something like that, and the communication is not coming, so it's not going anywhere. Let's see in the past. The Ace of Cups, so something new. Did you start a new business, a new creative endeavor? You signed some kind of contract. No. Yep. The Empress again. Okay. Be patient. All right? Because just like the Empress, you know, the Empress is usually pregnant. In this deck, she actually already has 2 babies here on her lap. So 2 babies. They look like they're about, I don't know, maybe 3 years old, 2 years old, 2 or 3. For her to get to this point, to have these 2 babies that are 2 years old, 3 years old, took a while, right? Everything kind of takes a while to, like, look at this forest. Like, how long do you think it took for these trees to grow? And it takes a while for you to feel this Empress energy of abundance and total satisfaction and feeling powerful and feeling beautiful and feeling empowered. It took time. And yes, things may be still here, but your energy around you in the month of April is the Empress. So it's like, even though all you see is things not going the way you want them to go, it's happening. Look at this. Again, for some of you are having babies, I'm telling you. Like I said, even here in the finance reading, I'm seeing it may have, you may have been waiting for a while, nothing, and then boom. Yes. I mean, it does kind of make sense. It comes up in the finance reading, because if you're having babies, especially 2, some of you are pregnant with twins, and that is going to affect your finances Absolutely, because that's not something you saw coming. So, but for most of you, I feel like this is like a new venture, new business venture, or a new job or something like that. But I feel for most of you, it's like something that you are creating, a new business that you're creating, but it's not quite off the ground yet. Let's see in the future. We have the Knight of Cups reverse. Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So again, this is energy of not moving, kind of a period of rest. And you can use it wisely, okay, because swords are about mental energy. So this could be about getting your strategy straight, getting your ducks in a row, making your wishes, that kind of thing, getting the rest you need for when it's time. It's like pregnant women, right? When you get pregnant, you need all the rest you need. That's why they get so sleepy all the time. They need all the rest they need, because once the baby is here, they won't be sleeping for like 18 years. So yeah, get all the rest you need now. All right, let's clarify and then we're done. Ace of Cups. That's you, Temperance. So Temperance is also about alchemy. So you found your secret sauce. You found your sweet spot. You know, whatever it was that you had to offer that allowed you to create this abundance here, this new beginning. This is your time. All right. Eight of Wands reverse. Three of Wands reverse. So something unexpected, some unexpected delays is what you have been encountering. Knight of Pentacles reverse. The Four of Cups reverse. I feel like the delays, there is like a way of being or an attitude that needed to be let go of. Well, yeah, I mean, that coincides with the reading that we just did. And the Four of Cups was there as well. So it's like a way of thinking, a way of falling into negativity that may have also added to this blockage. But I feel mostly that there was a need, you know, again, for a rest. They're stopping you for a reason. They're slowing you down for a reason, because this is not something that you want to fuck up. This is really important. This is just like, I'm telling you, just like a baby being born. Like, you do not want to mess that one up. You want to do your best. So you want to be at your best. This is you at your best. Balanced, centered. Like I said, you found your secret sauce. It's just, there's a period, the universe is telling you to take a moment, breathe deep, take it all in, and understand what it is that you're facing here. Let me see the Empress. King of Cups. Wow. Nine of Pentacles. Wow. Look, in the past, we had the Ace. So that's the beginning, you know, the Ace of Cups. Look how you are handle. Look how you're going to handle this. This is the King. This is like this is your niche. This is what you know how to do. That's your shit. That's like what you're known for. And it's going to bring you so much abundance, success, gain. Wow. For other, I see babies all over. Again, I'm telling you, the King of Cups is like again, a nurturing, like masculine energy, like a father, you know, nurturing, bringing something new, someone new into the world, and it feels right, it's stable, it's abundant. But yeah, you have to wait a little bit because it's cooking. Let me see. In the future, we have the Knight of Cups reverse, Nine of Wands reverse, Two of Pentacles reverse, Four of Pentacles reverse. Okay, so in the near future, be careful, be aware of how you handle situations, because there may be a disappointment, something that kind of throws you off balance and makes you feel like you're not doing things right, makes you feel overwhelmed and almost like ready to give up. Don't give up. We still have this Empress card here. This is in the works. There is going to be tough moments. There is going to be disappointments, but they're all tests. That's why use this period of rest wisely. They're giving it to you for a reason, because there are going to be challenges, and you need to have a good strategy for when these challenges come up, because it's going to make a huge difference in what your results are going to be. It can mean either more delays because things weren't thought through, or it could mean, okay, that was the challenge, got it, learned from it, next, and move up a level. So it's your choice. Do not waste this time that you've been giving, okay? The baby is coming, so sleep now. All right, Saggies, thank you so much. I'll see you soon. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Bye, guys.